Definitely a Monday morning in need of coffee and a Harry Potter mug because Mama needs some magic. Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to do my scrap chat for July. I know it's the middle of the month, and I usually try to do them towards the beginning, but this month was definitely different, and I know many of you guys already know why, so I'm just going to jump into that first. I took the GRE test yesterday, so it is done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's not looming. I don't have to study. It's a big weight lifted off my shoulders now. Here's what happened. So the GRE test is a test that many people need to take in order to get admitted to graduate school, which is what I'm trying to do. And it is a requirement for me. And it's two different sections, basically. Well, three technically, but there was an analytical writing section, which doesn't count for me. Like, it's not a score that they look at, so I still had to do it. But there's that part, and then there is a verbal and a quantitative. And the verbal part is a lot of like vocabulary and reading long passages and answering questions that like all of the possible answers could make sense. So you have to try to choose the best one, and it was really hard. And then the quantitative is math. So in my studies, I felt pretty comfortable in the verbal. There were definitely some that I was like, this is going to be really hard. I don't know if I'm going to, do really well on this section of it, which is fine. But then some of it I felt pretty comfortable with. And then the math, no, I just was literally having to relearn the basics of math because I was doing like algebra and geometry, and I haven't done that since high school, literally. So yeah, I was not very comfortable in the math going in. I did not think I was going to pass it. But I went ahead and I took it and, said maybe I'll surprise myself. And after the test was over, you get like your unofficial score. So it kind of gives you what you made on it. It's nothing official. It's nothing you can turn in yet. But for the math, I rocked it, guys. Like, I got 10 points higher than what the school minimum is. It's like, what? So that really, really surprised me. I think it was a mix of, I was working out some problems and getting answers. And then some of it was really good guessing, because some of it I looked at the problem and went, I don't know what any of that means. Like, literally, I wasn't, I had no clue. So I just made guesses. So I think I had some good guesses. And then in the verbal, I did not make the minimum requirement that my school requires. I actually got about 20 points less, which really surprised me. It really did. So I'm not sure what's going to happen now. I don't know if my school is going to accept those scores and allow me to enter a program or not. I'm still going to push it through and see. And so I'm in the process of kind of gathering everything I need for that. So I'm planning to hopefully get that done here in the next 10 days or so. I should have my scores official in the next 10 days. So I'll be just pushing my application through just to see, the worst they can tell me is no, and I'm going to make them tell me no. So we'll see how that goes. But if it doesn't happen for me right now, that's fine. I can either try again later, or I can, take a different route and just see if there's another way for me that would work a little bit better. Or I may not go to school. You never know, because technically for this career field, you don't have to have a master's. It helps, definitely. And I think if you want to be a librarian in a school, some states do require that. The one I'm currently living in does not, but we could move somewhere where it does. So it'd be nice to have it, but it's not, a necessary thing for me. So I may not worry about it. We don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. I'm not going to worry about it because it's really out of my control at this point. So we'll see. But that's done. So I'm really happy it's done. It was not fun studying. I did not enjoy that. And a part of the time when I was studying, I was like, why do I want to go back to school? Why? All right, so moving on now, I sat down this morning and I was making lists upon lists. I seriously had like 4 notebooks out, like 4 lists going at one time, because I'm now able to get back to what I want to do. I did a little bit of scrapbooking the past couple weeks just because I had some commitments that I had committed to before I knew I had to take this test. So I made sure I got those done. But other than that, as you may have noticed, it's been very quiet here. So I'm excited to get back to my desk to start working again. I'm going to need a week or two to kind of get back into that mind frame and get back into making some projects and then getting the videos ready. And, you know, it's not something that I can just say, okay, I'm ready, and then I have videos ready to go immediately. You know, videos take a lot of time. So this week will probably be a lot of making, and then more next week will be the, you know, videos getting ready and going up and all that stuff. So bear with me a little bit longer. I'm here, I'm working. I'm just going to have to kind of play a little bit of catch up. But I'm working on right now cleaning up my room because it's kind of a mess. And I just have some design team stuff I need to do. Those are going to be my priorities, obviously. And I have series that are going on my channel right now, like my mini Mondays, which I need to get back to. And I'm going to be working on Brody's album next. I'm really excited about that one. And my wedding album redo I need to get back to as well. Those will go up on Saturdays. And then throughout the week, I want to try to have 1 or 2 videos throughout the week as well, whether it's design team stuff or whether it's my random stuff. I have piles on my floor of projects that I'm just like, I need to get back to that. You know, I'm looking at my daughter's kindergarten year. They're about to start school here in a few weeks. Like, I think 4 weeks now. They go back August 14th. And my daughter's kindergarten album is still sitting there and I haven't touched it yet. So I need to do the intro page for that and her full kindergarten year. So that's going to be something that's coming up here really soon. I think that's going to be one of the first things I work on after my design team stuff. And, you know, just random stuff. I have page kits pulled for classes I've taken, and, you know, I want to definitely start working my way through those. I still have hip kits that I haven't touched since the last time I finished a hip kit. So you know, these are just definitely things I want to start getting to. And then, yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. I'm still not really organized yet. I'm still kind of in that mind frame of starting to get stuff done. And then I'm just excited to get back to stuff that I want to do, because when that stuff is really taken away from you and you have to concentrate on one certain thing, it's rough. All I wanted to do was scrap, and all I wanted to do was read, and I did read. That was my downtime. If I wasn't studying, I was reading, and reading was kind of my escape for that. But I'm also ready to start binge watching some TV shows. Guys, oh my gosh, I have so many TV shows that I am so far behind on, or new seasons that have come on that I haven't even touched yet because of all this stuff. And I definitely watch TV shows when I'm scrapbooking. So now that I'm getting back to it, I'll definitely be able to binge watch some TV shows. And I made a little bit of a list. Like, I just wrote down kind of my priority shows that I'm ready to start binge watching. And I think I wrote down like 10 or 12. But I'm talking like I need to watch a full season of these things. Ugh, it's so insane. Netflix is killing me. They all came out in like a week. Seriously, they had like House of Cards and Orange is the New Black and Kimmy Schmidt and Bloodline, and The Ranch just came back on too, the 3rd season of that one, which I really like. So it all kind of came at once, and I was like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And then, of course, I have shows on my DVR as well that I need to watch because it's filling up a little bit. But yeah, so I'm going to start getting back to that kind of stuff. And then I am also needing to get back to a cross-stitch project that I need to work on because I haven't worked on it in months. And I want to be able to give it to somebody for Christmas this year. But I need to really, really get back to that. So that's a really good thing to do while I'm watching shows as well, is cross-stitching. So yeah, I'm excited though. Like, all this stuff is the stuff that feeds me. It excites me. It's my lifeline. All right, that's going to be it for me today. I also did another update video on my BookTube channel where I'm talking mainly about books and what I'm currently reading and what's coming up over there. So if you're interested in books at all or you haven't checked out that channel, I always have a link in every one of my videos to my BookTube channel, so I'll have it down below. If you're interested, if you're a reader as well, I do stuff over there too. But I talk about, you know, what I'm currently reading and what's coming up for the rest of the month and all that. So if you're interested in that, and then on that channel, I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers. And once I get there, I'm going to do a giveaway on my channel. So if you're interested in that as well, I would definitely check that out. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today, guys. So I'm going to get back to my desk. I'm going to start scrapping. I'm going to have some stuff up really soon here. And I just kind of have to get my priorities as far as which projects I need to get done first and just start busting them out. All right, so leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, I guess that's it. So I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I know that you guys aren't going anywhere, and you're also incredibly supportive of, you know, what I have going on, even if I have to be away a little bit. But I'm back and I'm super excited. I love you guys, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.